Should we call him?
I hope he's home, but I mean, it sounds like he is. He's
Yeah.
got music playing, blatting in there.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to accuse him because, I mean, maybe it's not him. I hate to get all mad, but don't ignore me. Just come out here and talk to me.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Maybe it's not him, and I'll apologize if it's not.
Right.
I'll find out who it is eventually, but...
Hey there. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Joe, I'm missing a cat.
We have a lost cat.
You're the cat killer. You're the cat killer, and you love it. You like to feed them to the coyotes.
Oh, somebody must have some...
Oh, I've got it on.
evidence.
They've recorded you. I've got it on video. You've admitted it. I want my cat. Where'd you take my cat?
I don't have your cat.
Did you take my cat and dump it? I found the tracker. It came here. I have a tracker.
Okay.
And somebody chucked it out the window, but that cat came here first.
Yeah.
So tell me where you took him. I won't call the cops. I want to know where your sick dumping ground is.
We just want to be able to try and find him.
Let me find my
Listen,
cat. I'm not
okay,
listening to you.
You're letting your cats run around the neighborhood, crapping
My
all
cat
over
doesn't
everybody's
leave my
neighborhood
yard,
property.
and you don't know whose cat is pooping in your rocks.
Okay,
And
so
I
hang
have
on a
litter
second.
box.
So Joe,
Tell me where it is.
according to city code, it says it shall be unlawful for the owner or custodian of any animal other than domestic cats to allow such animal to run at large. So cats are the only ones that are allowed to run at large.
I'm not saying you're
It's legal.
violating the law. I'm not saying you're breaking the law to let your cats run loose, but you know,
But you are breaking the law by taking them and abandoning them.
No.
Yes.
Not abandoning them.
Okay, then where are you
I've
taking them?
already talked with animal control about this best practices. They say take them a couple of miles, then release them. That's what I do.
You took him way
That's
far.
not true because
I have a tracker. I put a tracker on my cat.
A couple
It came
miles.
Here. You better tell me where you dumped it, or I'm calling the cops. Where did you take my cat?
Listen,
Tell me
Every-
your dumping ground. Tell me, right now.
everybody has a right to
And I have a right to
control-
have my cat. And my cat is a kitten that's not even 6 months old, and he doesn't leave my yard. And if you're putting food out, he's going to come in your yard. That is not his fault.
here's the
If
thing.
you are trying to trap them, that's entrapment. Then you are trying to take my cat. You're kidnapping my cat. Quit putting your damn food out for my cat, and he won't come in your yard.
Here's the thing, you are legally allowed to trap animals on your property.
Yes.
However, you have two options once you trap an animal. You can either let it go or contact animal control and release it to them. I have talked to them, and those are your only two legal options. Anything else, like if you take it out and relocate them like you said you do, that is actually a misdemeanor. Under
Animal
state
control
code.
Said just take them like a mile or two and that's it.
I have the
Just
state
take a couple
code.
miles.
Well, that's not true. I have the state and city code. The city code says specified unlawful acts. It shall be unlawful for any person to fail to provide an animal in his charge or custody with necessary sustenance, drink, and protection from the elements, or cause these acts to be done. That's city code. State code, which the city also recognizes, clearly states a person is guilty of cruelty to an animal if the person, without legal privilege to do so, intentionally, knowingly, recklessly, or with criminal negligence fails to provide necessary food and water, care, or shelter for the animal in the person's custody,
Yeah,
or abandons the
it's not
animal,
my cat.
or abandons the animal. It's in your custody. If you have the cat, it is in your custody. And if you abandon it, that is actually a Class B misdemeanor if committed intentionally or knowingly.
It's
Joe,
not my cat. It's
Joe,
not
it's my cat.
possession, really.
It's my
No,
cat, and
it's
I care
somebody
about it.
else's and you're stealing it. So that's another thing too.
I want to know where it's at so I can go save him if he hasn't been ripped apart yet. Just tell me where you dumped him so I can go get him. All right?
Can you at least tell her where her cat is so we can go look?
It will avoid a lot of hell for you because I am a
Well,
She's really
I mean-
upset and I'm doing everything I can to help the situation.
Yeah, well,
So if
I'm
you can
doing
just let us
everything I
know.
can to try to keep all the crap off my property. I mean, how many thousands
I
of
have crap
things
on
do I
my
have to crap-
property too, and I have
Yeah.
dog crap on my property, and I have
Yeah.
neighbors. that
Then
have
move
cats
to somewhere where
and
you don't have
dogs.
neighbors.
And I have to deal with it, and I get tired of it, but I do because I care about my neighbors and I care about their pets, and they have the right to have animals just because, you know, and I'm not saying my cat came on your property and pooped, because I have a litter box in my garage and my cat is home all the time. But if it happens, I'm sorry about that. And it's a hassle. And I know it just drives you crazy, but it drives me crazy. But we have got to put up with each other. And you do not haul off little pets and domesticated animals to be fed to the coyotes or to starve.
Like that.
Or get hit by a
Well, then
car.
where are you taking them? Let us know so we can go look for them, please.
Listen, we're going to talk. We're going to stop recording then.
Well, you have your camera.
Well,
Why can't
I'm
she?
not actually recording anything.
All right, I'll pause it. If you tell me where my cat is,
Yeah.
will you tell me where my cat is?
Just tell her where you, it'd be so much easier if you just let us go look for her.
Stop it now then.
All right.
And then
I stopped it.
let's see. I want to make it clear though. I mean, people have a right to trap and relocate.
You're supposed
No,
to say, we have a shelter.
you don't.
We have a shelter.
That's what they told me.
That's not what the code
we
says,
pay
though.
for a shelter. They take it out of our
I
paychecks.
can
They
give you
take
the
care
name
of
of
them.
the
They
person I
rehome
talked
them.
with who told me that.
Sure.
And,
What's her name?
I'll, you know.
I know you know that my cat was not a stray because he had a collar on. He had a tracker on. He's a beautiful,
I always look
healthy.
for a collar. I didn't see any collar in
It
recent
was chucked out the window after he came here and went up the freeway on I-15 up north. It was chucked out the window.
Huh. Okay. Well,
Just tell me where you took him. Did you take the browse exit and dump him off there? Where the heck did you take him?
We just want to go look for him. Just tell her where he is, and we'll go look for him.
I just want my cat back, Joe.
Okay. Okay.
Where did you
And
take him?
Let's see. And what's your name again?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, this is a cat recently. I mean, there have been
The last 2 days.
several cats in the last couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
2 days.
This has been the last. It wasn't. I followed the tracker last night, 10 o'clock at night on the freeway in the damn dark and cold. But he didn't show up the night before for dinner. So tell me where he took him.
Okay.
Just tell me where he dumped him.
The Black Ridge exit
Black Ridge exit. Okay, we'll go look for him there.
and a little bit west from there.
Okay, that's more than a couple miles, by the way.
Yep.
That's
And he had a collar on and he had a tracker and you knew it. You saw it. You pulled
I
it
did
off
not
and
see any collar.
you chucked it out the
Unless-
window.
No, I did not. I didn't touch your cat. I never touched your cat. Okay.
All right.
I've never harmed a hair on any of these cats that I've trapped.
When you
Okay.
take them out to be fed to the coyotes, you are giving them a horrible death.
There's a reservoir right there.
And these are good
There's
cats, even the stray
They have
cats.
access to water. Okay. They have access to water.
according to state code, animal abandonment is considered animal cruelty.
This is
It's
not
in the law.
abandonment.
Yes, it is. You're taking them and you're abandoning them so they don't have adequate shelter. That's enough right
There's
there.
a neighborhood there. There's a reservoir right there.
So you're making it their problem instead of yours.
It's a very sparsely populated neighborhood, but I'm taking it out of a residential neighborhood and putting it into a place where there's less people around.
Well, wouldn't it be, I'm just saying, I'm spitballing here, wouldn't it be a lot closer and a lot less inconvenient to go to the animal shelter?
Take them to the shelter.
Why not just take them there?
They can fix them if they are a stray and they have mange or they're sick. They can heal them and they can rehome them because
Yeah,
they're
but then
innocent.
next week
it's not
they're
their
back
fault.
doing the same thing.
I know.
But you live in a
can't
residential
control that.
neighborhood and cats are allowed to be at large.
Everybody's going to be adopting them and dogs.
We
you
do
can't
not have
control
to
that.
put up with crap on our property 4 times a day.
Well,
okay?
I put up
that's
with
what
it.
I've been.
I put up with it. I go out and
listen,
clean.
That's
You
what
know,
comes with living in a
everybody's
residential
different.
neighborhood. If you don't like it, then move.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Seriously.
not gonna move.
Well,
I'm here
then
forever.
deal with
That's
it.
fine.
And
That's fine,
the
and we'll
thing is-
respect you that you live here forever, and we will respect that. And if you want to live here forever, that's fine. I don't care. If my
But,
friends
you
want to
know-
live here
you know how
forever,
many
that's fine.
times I've spent the last almost 6 years trying to get this place in shape. The whole backyard was nothing but dirt when I moved here.
I know.
Okay? You know
So
how
was
it
mine. I lived just up the
I
street.
spent, I don't know how many, it's 5 or 6 years developing the backside of, the backyard, the backside of the house, all these things. Do you know what it is to go out there multiple times? You're working on the house. You get it all. It's
Oh,
all
yeah,
dirt,
I know.
and you end up kneeling in cat crap.
Oh yeah.
And you're stepping in cat crap.
Oh, yeah.
And how many?
the
How do they-
dogs crapping
how many
on my
dozens
lawn
of
all the
times do you have to
time.
do that?
You put up barbed wire. How are they getting
neighbors
in?
Let their dogs out
Do you know?
at night to crap in
that was
somebody else's
before
yard.
the fence.
Yeah, I know.
That was before. the
Okay.
fence.
Well, that was before the fence. So you put up the fence. So how are they getting in now?
I still have other property that's not fenced. I
Okay.
have a lot of property that's not fenced.
Well, here's the thing though, like if I was to put like wet cat food out on my back patio in a trap, I would get cats from like a square mile coming into my
You're inviting
yard.
them into your yard.
So
It's
so
like-
maybe if you don't have that
I'm
food
not
out there,
even-
they won't come.
This one is not even anything in the trap. I was surprised it was there. I came home yesterday and there was a cat in the trap, and there was an empty can from before. It probably had scent
Yeah.
of tuna or something.
Yeah, it doesn't
But
take
there's
much.
nothing in there.
Cats have a
And
very strong
I
sense of
had
smell.
Yeah.
One about a month ago where there was nothing at all was a trap.
Yeah.
I just had it set. There was no
They're
can.
hungry.
There was nothing.
They're
And
hungry.
there was
they're
nothing in there.
starving.
But they
just
smell the
they're
food.
hungry.
There was
Yeah.
no food whatsoever. There was no can. There was no food. There was nothing in the trap. And the thing, just out of curiosity, it goes in and it gets trapped.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
So-
That's a cat for you.
That's an innocent
I mean-
child for you. They're animals. Domesticated animals are like little kids. They don't get it. You know, they're just like little kids, and they're domesticated. We did it to them. We have to take care of them now, and that's what we do. You know, and we
And
have to deal with them.
as
we
a
deal with them.
neighborhood, people are going to have pets. They're
Yeah.
going to have cats. They're
You're
going to have
gonna be
dogs.
doing
And so
this your
you can
entire
either
life.
fight with it your entire life, or you can just, say, or
listen,
you can let us owners
okay.
know when, if there's poop in your yard, I will gladly come pick it up if it means you're not trapping cats. I would be happy to do that.
I don't want
For
you to
free.
pick up.
I do all the time anyway because I have a dog. I poop. Listen, I've had a kid. Poop is nothing. So I seriously don't mind. If you want me to do that, I would be happy to. I would
So the
love to help you
Black
out.
Ridge. The Black Ridge on the west side. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Black Ridge.
Do you want me to come with and help look?
Um,
You can let me know. Go talk to your daughter and let me know,
I'll
okay?
let you know.
Okay.
I'll let you know. No
I
more.
did not
No
see
more,
any
Joe.
collar, and I mean, it must be long hair or something because I didn't see any collar on.
Do you have a
Yeah.
picture of it?
I don't.
Okay.
My daughter does.
Okay.
She was sharing it on Facebook,
And
but
I have never harmed a hair on any of these cats. Whatever people have told you, whatever, I have never harmed a hair on any cat that I've trapped.
No, but you're taking them away from their home and their family and
They
their
get run
their
over.
My
shelter.
property.
they get
and-
ran over. They go hungry. They get killed by coyotes. That's harming it. That's
You may not be
harming our
directly
kids.
do
doing
that here.
anything to them.
They
you
could
know?
do that. They could get run over, and I mean,
They can, but you are enhancing that.
They have
well,
no.
I mean,
You
you're
are,
saying as if there's no wild animals around here. You got a
You're
Virgin River just
enhancing
quarter
that.
mile
I
away.
know
We know that,
Joe.
but-
I know that, Joe,
but-
but
I
you
had
are
a
just
mountain
like
lion in my
enhancing
backyard about 4 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, that
So
was before all these houses went in.
There are plenty of wild animals around here.
Of course,
there
but here they're sheltered in their yards. They're sheltered in their homes.
Yep.
You take them away from that, they have no
They're
shelter.
not, though. They're running all
They
around
are.
the neighborhood. They're crapping all over the
My
neighborhood.
cat spends like 90% of her time sleeping under my bed.
Yeah.
You know, it's-
And
it's
mine is
just-
home all the time too, and he probably did wander out and stuff, but that's what cats do. You know, there's nothing we can do about that. You know, and you can't be.
And that's why the
taking
city
everybody's
code
cat.
says that they're allowed to be at large because they
I'm
wander.
not saying you're breaking the law to
We're
let
not
them run
hoarders
loose,
or
But you
this
are
is the thing
by
is-
abandoning them. That is
I'm
considered
not
animal.
abandoning
You are. Are you giving them
According-
adequate
according to the
shelter?
animal control-
Are you giving them animal adequate care?
No.
According to animal control, anyway, that's what they told me.
We'll talk to them for sure. If they need to be educated, like I'm educating you on the code, then I'll do that to them too.
Yeah.
You know, I work for the city. I'm a volunteer for the city. I'm aware of like how the codes and ordinances and laws work. So I would be happy to talk to them and let them know that this is not acceptable.
No.
And then maybe they'll give you a call
No, it's not.
to let you know that it's not okay to do
It's
that.
not okay, Joe.
Well,
You're
okay,
older than
this
us.
is-
We shouldn't have to be telling you this.
Well,
it's not
the
okay.
thing, it's not okay for me to have to clean up 4 cat crap
I
every day
know,
either.
and
you
it's
know?
annoying, and it drives you crazy, but we do it because we care about
that's
each
not
other.
right either.
And because we live in a
We
neighborhood
live in
with
a
people,
neighborhood
so
where everybody has the right to have an animal. They have a pet, and
Yeah.
you know, and I keep my. I mean, dogs and cats are a little different. I keep my dogs more contained because you know I see a lot of dogs running the neighborhood and stuff, but cats it's hard. You know, they're a whole different species. You know,
That's
and
why,
they,
yeah.
You know,
they have to be out. And
it's a tough problem because,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I know you want to. Cats are hard to contain. Absolutely,
are.
You can't keep them in a yard.
I mean,
And
it's
if you let them out, they're all over the place.
Here's-
I had 3 house
Not
cats
always.
before.
Yeah.
Years ago, when I lived in a different place, I had 3 house cats. We never let them out of the house. They never went around the neighborhood crapping around.
Not all
the
cats are like that.
And so, I mean, I know it's possible to have cats
Yeah,
and not let them
imprison
crap all over the
them. Yeah,
neighborhood.
if you imprison them in your
Well,
house and you never let
you
them
know-
out, I guess there's some
Well, we
people
take
that do
them out in the
that.
backyard sometimes, but we'd be right there with them, make sure they didn't go anywhere.
We've lost about a dozen cats from about 10 different homes in this neighborhood since you started trapping, though.
Yep.
And so you're taking our pets, and those pets are legally ours, and you're taking them. So that's something to consider as well.
Also, legally though, when you let any animal, when you let it just run loose, that's a stray animal.
Not really. Not according to city code. Cats are allowed to be at large.
Yep.
Okay, but it's still by the state that's a stray animal.
Not really.
Nope. Nope.
Anyway,
I mean,
do you want to go? Let's go
let's
and
go, yeah.
figure out the plan to go look for
All
your
right.
cat, and
You
we'll go
just
from
saved
there.
yourself
Thank
a
you
bunch of hell,
for
so-
letting us know where he's at, where to look for him.
No
Appreciate
more,
it.
Joe. No more. Have compassion. Don't do this anymore. It's not right. It's animal abuse.
It's not right for the crap to be all over my yard.
I know, and it's not right that dogs.
It's not right for you to steal people's pets either. So let's find a balance.
I understand what you're saying. I get you. I do.
No, you
But
know.
you do not take our animals. Period. No more, Joe. No more, Joe.
As long as there's cat crap, you know, it's going to be a problem.
You're gonna have cat crap your whole life. So don't worry. So don't even fret. Don't let the little things get you, Joe. Let it roll off your back.
I'm not making threats or anything. I'm just saying that has to be a balance somewhere.
Yeah, and that's what we're asking. We don't want our pets to get taken away from us.
Yep.
I've lost a cat. Carrie's lost a cat. My friend who lived down there lost two. The lady on the other street lost hers. The lady over there lost hers.
Yep.
All of them around you.
Yeah. You gotta stop. This is ridiculous, and it's hurtful to these animals. It's abuse, and it's hurtful to the families and to the kids that own them.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
All right. Later, Joe.
Oh, we got the information. I had to send the big B, but that's okay.